Stop for a moment. Don't scroll. Something important is moving towards your life right now. This isn't about a date or a prediction. It's a turning point. If this message reached you, it didn't happen by chance. It found you because something positive is already shifting in your direction. There are 7 changes coming, and one of them will start before you finish this video. Your first comment guides which blessing arrives first, so type "I'm ready" if you feel it. You've been stuck for a long time. It felt like life was moving, but you weren't. Opportunities opened halfway and then slammed shut. Breakthroughs got close and then disappeared. It wasn't your imagination. Something really was blocking your progress. A heavy, invisible wall you couldn't see or fight. But that block is finally breaking. The resistance is fading. The delays are ending. The cycle that kept repeating is dissolving. Before you even understand what's happening, you'll feel lighter. Your breathing will feel easier. Your thoughts will feel clearer. Your emotions won't weigh you down the way they used to. These are the first signs that the block is lifting. There's someone who drifted out of your life, not because they didn't care, but because the path between you was blocked. Misunderstandings grew. Communication faded. You blamed yourself, but they couldn't reach you even if they wanted to. Now that the block is breaking, energy can move again, and so can people. Someone who left is going to return, not with confusion or chaos, but with clarity and something they wish they had said sooner. Blames. There's also something you lost that never stopped weighing on your heart. Maybe it was a dream, a plan, a chance, or a version of yourself you miss. You tried to move on, but part of you stayed connected to it. That lost thing is coming back. Not exactly the same, but in a way that fits who you are now. You weren't blocked because you were unworthy. You were growing into someone who could handle what you asked for. In the coming days, conversations will flow easier. People who ignored you will respond. Progress will replace delay. You'll find motivation returning. Opportunities will appear without you forcing them. Every small moment of ease is proof that the old block is breaking apart. Your intuition will become sharper. Your choices will land right where they need to. Your timing will feel perfect. What looked like bad luck was really protection. You weren't being punished. You were being prepared. Now the preparation is finished, and things will start moving quickly. Messages, calls, new chances, and unexpected changes will start lining up. This is your moment. This is your breakthrough. This is the shift you've been waiting for. Now let's talk about the part that will hit closest to home, your finances. Within the next Cicerbot hours, money is going to move toward you. Not slowly and not in tiny pieces, quickly and unexpectedly. Something you didn't plan for is going to show up. It may look sudden, but it has been building behind the scenes the whole time. Bonds you've been holding too much for too long, responsibilities, stress, pressure. You kept everything together even when it felt impossible. That pressure didn't break you, it shaped you. Now the universe is releasing the weight by releasing the resources you need. There is a message coming that will shift your whole week, a call, a text, an email, a confirmation. Something will change how you feel about your financial situation. Money that was delayed will finally move. A payment you were owed will come through. Someone who went silent will show up again. Something you thought was gone will return. The energy around your finances is unlocking. Nothing is frozen anymore. There's also an opportunity coming, one that's aligned with your next level. This chance brings money, momentum, and direction. A door you thought was closed is about to open again. A path you thought you missed is coming back. The universe is about to show you that your financial shift is real. In the next Cicerbot hours, you'll feel the energy around money change. Ideas will spark. Hope will replace fear and will rise. You may notice small signs, finding money, unexpected help, discounts, refunds, or good news that feels connected to your situation. These are confirmations, not coincidences. Your money wasn't missing. It was waiting for the right moment. It wasn't denied. It was maturing. Now everything is aligning. You're entering financial ease, recovery, and acceleration. Something big is moving toward you, something you've prayed for and almost gave up on. Now here's the truth you've been feeling but couldn't explain. Someone around you hasn't been genuine. They act supportive, but underneath they've been carrying jealousy or quiet competition. You sensed it in their tone, their questions, their lack of excitement when good things happened for you. You tried to excuse it, but what you felt was real. They weren't tired. They were threatened. The good news? They're about to be revealed. Their mask is slipping, and the truth can't stay hidden. You'll notice changes in how they act, their tone, their reactions, their excuses. You may catch something they didn't mean to show. These moments won't be accidents, they'll be signs. Minda, the universe is exposing what you couldn't see, so you can move forward safely. As your blessings rise and your energy strengthens, they can't hide in the shadows anymore. Their real intentions will reveal themselves, not because they want to, but because the energy around you is too powerful now. Blaine, but the most important thing is this: you are protected. Your path is protected. Your name is protected. Your name is protected. Your energy is protected, and so is your future. Everything connected to you is covered in a kind of spiritual safety that nothing negative can break through. No jealousy, no rumors, no hidden intentions can interfere with your path anymore. The universe is cutting the connection between you and the person who wanted to slow you down. Their influence is ending. Their access to your life is closing. Their words no longer carry weight. You're entering a season where false intentions naturally fade away. People who don't match your direction will drift out of your life on their own. Anyone who tried to dim your inner light will no longer have the power to touch you. Anyone who wished for your setbacks will end up watching your progress instead. You are not losing people. You're being protected from them. Deline, think back to the moments when something inside you felt off, when your intuition whispered warnings, when your spirit nudged you to pay attention. You weren't imagining those feelings. You were being guided. And now that quiet guidance is turning into clear understanding. You'll see conversations more clearly. You'll catch the small signs you ignored before. You'll feel the shift in someone's energy and finally recognize what it means. Once the truth becomes visible, you won't be able to unsee it. But this exposure isn't here to cause pain. It's here to free you, free your mind, your energy, and your progress. The moment this person's intentions come to light, everything in your life will begin moving faster. Your blessings will flow more easily. Your peace will strengthen. Your confidence will rise. Someone who you trusted with too much information was not meant to have that access, and the universe is removing their influence now. To land, you don't need to confront them. You don't need to argue. You don't need to reveal anything. Life itself will take care of the truth. Energy will reveal what's hidden. Your name is being lifted out of reach of anyone who envies you. You are being surrounded by protection you may not see, but can definitely feel. Your path is being cleared of people who were never meant to walk beside you long term. This is your quiet victory, powerful, final, and peaceful. Now that the mask is falling, no one's doubt, envy, or negativity can block what is coming your way. This is your season of safety, your season of clarity, your season of breakthrough. Nothing can stop the next chapter. And behind the scenes, something is moving long before it arrives in your hands. Your name is being mentioned in places you haven't reached yet. Right now, someone is thinking of you, not casually, but with intention. They're remembering something you said, something you did, or a moment when your character stood out. Someone sees your potential. Someone respects your talent. Someone is drawn to your energy. They are thinking, this person deserves a chance. You haven't heard from them yet, but the conversation is already happening. A door is preparing to open for you in a place where you're not even present. Bond, there is a person with resources, knowledge, or influence who wants to help you. They've been watching how you carry yourself, how you keep going through difficulty, how you show up even on days when you feel exhausted. They notice something rare in you, something worth investing in. They haven't reached out yet, but they are getting ready to. You have more support than you realize, more respect than you've been told, more admiration than people show. You are not unseen. You are not overlooked. People speak positively about you even when you're not around. And this time, the conversations are not coming from jealousy or gossip. They're coming from recognition and alignment. Someone is preparing an opportunity connected to your gifts and potential, something that fits your abilities and matches your readiness. A message is coming that will shift the direction of your future. It will bring clarity, guidance, or a chance you didn't even know existed. And it will arrive at a moment when you feel tired, doubtful, or unsure. Even when it looks like nothing is happening, everything is happening in the background. Your name is moving from person to person, entering conversations you haven't stepped into yet. People who don't know you personally believe you might be the one they're looking for. This isn't luck, it's alignment. This isn't coincidence, it's timing. Opportunities you thought were far away are closer than ever. Doors you assumed were closed have been opening quietly. Connections you believed were out of reach are being drawn toward you. Life is rearranging itself to match your future, not your past. Even now, you are being positioned for the moment when the right people know your name before you ever meet them. Your effort is about to be noticed. Your value is about to be recognized. You are moving into a future where your presence is requested, not ignored. Someone important is thinking about you, and their decision will shift something major in your life. Be ready for the message. Be ready for the opportunity. Be ready for the door that is already opening. Now we reach the fifth piece of good news, and it's deeply personal. Your power is returning. Not the forced strength you show so no one asks questions. Not the mask you wear when your heart feels heavy. Not the confidence you pretend to feel when you're unsure. This is the real power you were born with. The strength that faded during heartbreak, the light that dimmed when life became heavy, the voice that went quiet when people let you down. That power is coming back in a way that restores everything you thought you lost. You will feel a shift inside you, maybe a spark, maybe calm, maybe steady confidence. You can't explain. You may even wake up one morning and simply feel different. Your confidence is rebuilding itself piece by piece, not from pride or ego, but from truth. You will walk into spaces with a presence that turns heads. You will speak with a clarity that feels natural and steady. You will make choices with certainty, as if something inside you knows exactly where you're meant to go. The heaviness that has weighed on your chest is lifting. Your breathing will feel easier. Your mind will feel clearer. Your steps will feel sure again. It will feel like a fog has finally lifted, and you can see your life clearly for the first time in a long time. And with this clarity, your intuition will become sharp. You won't doubt yourself the way you used to. You won't entertain people who drain you. You won't chase situations that confuse you. You won't feel stuck in decisions that once overwhelmed you. You will begin to notice patterns instantly. You will understand your own value without questioning it. And you will move with a quiet, steady power that can't be shaken. You will start noticing a new inner sensitivity waking up inside you. You'll feel when something is right before anyone ever speaks, and you'll sense when something is wrong even if nothing has happened yet. You'll understand the energy of people faster than you understand their words. Your intuition becomes like an inner compass that finally points in the direction of the life you deserve. And the thing that surprises you the most is the calm that comes with it. This isn't the calm that shows up when you have everything figured out. It's the calm that appears when you trust yourself again. A deep, steady peace rises inside you. Not dramatic, not loud, but strong enough to steady your spirit. It's the kind of peace that makes you look at your life and think, I really am going to be okay. In fact, I'm going to be better than okay. You stop begging life to make things clear, because now you create your own clarity. You stop waiting for approval, because now you give it to yourself. You stop shrinking to make others comfortable, because now you choose to stand in your real strength. Your voice shifts, your energy changes, your presence becomes different, and your decisions rise to a new level. Once you step into the version of yourself you were always meant to be, the world around you responds. People who ignored you suddenly notice. Opportunities that once passed you by begin turning toward you. Doors that were jammed open with no effort. When your power returns, so does the natural magnetism you were born with. You move differently, decide differently, trust differently. Life stops feeling like something out of your control and starts feeling like something reacting to your energy. Then there comes one moment, a simple, ordinary moment, where you suddenly realize, I'm not who I was before. That quiet moment is the birth of the stronger, wiser, braver version of you, the one who knows what they deserve and refuses to settle again. What you lost begins to return. What went dim inside you lights up again. What once broke you becomes the foundation that builds you. This is your rise. This is your return. This is your power making its way back home. And when you feel it, even if it's only a small shift at first, you'll know the version died of you who survived the pain is not the same version of you who will receive the blessing. And if you are ready for this strength, clarity, confidence, and calm to fill your life again, write, I receive my power back in the comments. Your rise begins now. Listen closely, because if you're still here, you're not just another viewer. You are someone destiny has its eyes on. Most people never reach this part. They click away, they lose focus. They don't have the alignment or the calling to handle this level of message. But you stayed. That means something greater is moving right now. Good news number 7 is not gentle or slow. It is immediate activation. November's Sir Jolt is more than a date. It's the moment where everything you've been waiting for finally lines up. It's the point where your path, your timing, your purpose, and your blessing all start traveling in the same direction. The universe has been waiting for you to reach this exact second of this message. Your 7 good news are not on the way. They are active now. The shift is not forming, the shift is happening. But this next part matters deeply. When you interact with destiny, destiny responds. Each comment you post speeds up your breakthrough. Each yes moves your blessing closer. Each amen pulls your miracle toward your name. Every time you type something, you send out a signal that says, I'm ready. This is why chosen ones don't stay silent. They move when their spirit says move. They act when something tells them, this is for you. So if you're claiming your shift, your blessing, or your breakthrough, flood the comments with my miracle is live. Not once or twice, write it 10 times. Repetition aligns you. Repetition confirms you. Repetition activates what is meant for you. Every time you repeat it, your miracle steps closer. Every time you send it out, something in the unseen responds. This is the moment that separates the ones who watch from the ones who rise. Chosen ones don't hesitate. They don't overthink. They act. If you feel this message in your spirit, step into it right now. My miracle is live. Claim it. Activate it. Your moment begins now. Mendium. This message is not entertainment. It is an activation. The moment someone presses play, they step into a shift connected to November's Sir Jolt, a powerful cosmic trigger where 7 unstoppable good news start unfolding at full speed. The energy of this day does not arrive quietly. It rushes in with precision and force. The first good news breaks the invisible blockage that held them back for so long. Delays crumble. Stagnation ends. Lost connections return. What slipped away begins to pull itself back into their life. The second good news hits their financial timeline. Unexpected money, cleared payments, important messages, and golden opportunities come forward within Cicerobot hours, confirmed by the Chi T-shirts T sign. The third good news brings truth into the light. Disguises fall off. Fake support shows its true face. Hidden jealousy becomes visible. Their name becomes protected by a force that refuses to let betrayal touch them again. The fourth good news bends destiny itself. Their name is being mentioned in rooms they have never entered. Someone somewhere is preparing an opportunity that will launch their future forward. What once felt out of reach begins moving toward them. The fifth good news restores their inner strength. Confidence rises. Intuition sharpens. Emotional heaviness lifts. A calm, clear sense of direction settles in around 6 hours after the message ends. Their energy becomes stronger than anything that tried to break them. Upon then comes the seventh good news, the final call, the point that separates watchers from the chosen. This is where destiny stops whispering and starts moving. November Sir Jolth becomes the ignition point. Miracles go from pending to active. Blessings go from distant to happening now. The shift does not wait. It sparks instantly. But the twist that makes this message powerful is this. Every comment accelerates their breakthrough. Every yes speeds up their blessings. Every amen pulls their miracle closer. Every repetition removes one more barrier between them and their divine timing. To fully activate the shift, viewers declare my miracle is live 10 times. Chosen ones do not sit back and hope they claim. They act. And this marks the moment where their destiny begins moving faster than ever.